Hi, this is video number 2 for math conversions. Today we're going to learn about 1 foot equals 12 inches, 1 yard equals 3 feet, 1 mile equals 1,760 yards, and then 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. And my daughter taught me that to memorize this 1 mile equals 5 tomatoes. 5280. 5280. Get it? 5 tomatoes. Okay. 1 foot, 1 yard, 1 mile, 1 mile. That's what we're going to learn today. Okay. How big are these things? We don't know. I don't know how big a foot is. How big an inch is. Let's find out. All right. So, on your ruler, an inch, of course, is 12 inches is a foot. So here's an inch. An inch is about as big as your knuckle. See? So here, and then you got your knuckle here. So your knuckle from here to here is about an inch. So that's a 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch. Right? That's about an inch. Okay. How big is a foot? A foot is 12 inches, or about as big as your foot. Right?
Well, not their feet.
No. But my foot is almost 12 inches. All right. So that's an inch and a foot. Now, if you take 3 rulers equals a yard, and we use these in class sometimes, the yard stick. Okay. So this is a yard, 3 feet put together. Right? And then how big is a mile? A mile is either 1,760 of these or 5,280 of these. Right? So, if I was measuring, let's say I was measuring your pencil or a marker. If I was going to measure this marker, I would not use a yardstick. Okay. I would not use a mile. That's way too much. I would probably use the smallest measurement, inches. And so I would just measure my marker in inches and go, it's about 5 inches long. About 5 inches long. If I was going to measure this whiteboard, I wouldn't use inches. That's way too many inches, right? I would probably use feet, right? You could probably use feet. So you can use these measurements, and even that might be too big to measure that across. You might lose count, right? Use yards. This is probably the best way to go. See? Looks like it's going to be about 2.5 yards or so. Right. And if you were measuring the distance from our school to the Sonic down the street, you'd use miles. Right? You don't want to count out inches. You would never get there. Even using feet or yards, it would be way past dinner by the time you got there. Right? Use miles, you can get there and get yourself a snack in no time at all. All right. So today we're going to be converting these units of measurement: the foot, the yard, and the mile. I think it's harder than centimeters and kilometers because those are nice round numbers, where these you have other weird numbers. But the method's still the same. You're still going to do the same thing, right? So in my book, I'm on page 160, 161, right? On page 160 at the bottom, you will see these measurements. You will see what you might use to measure different things, right? It says right here, miles, the distance between a city or places inside a city. Yards are the distances of a football field or maybe a track meet. Right? Feet, dimensions of a room, a person's height, right? If you're going to measure yourself, you're going to be so many feet tall. Inches, it says a book or a dinner plate. Right? Anything small, you're going to use inches. Medium-sized feet. Larger, you're going to use yards and miles. Okay? So let's look at page 161. Right? Page 161 at the top says, convert larger units into smaller units. Right? 12 feet equals how many inches? Right? 12 feet equals how many inches? Well, let's figure it out. All right. So just like in video 1, you're going to do it the exact same way. 12 feet equals blank inches. Well, I know that 1 foot is 12 inches. So how much is 12 feet, right? So you do 1 times 12 to give me 12 feet. 1 times 12 to give me 12 feet. And then we're going to do the same thing. Whenever we do the left, we've got to do the right. 12 times 12. 12 times 12. 12 inches times 12 feet. 12 times 12 is, that's right, 144. 144. You know that from your speed drills. If you didn't know that, do your speed drills. 144 inches is how many are 12 feet? Got it? All right. Let's look at another one. I'm on page 161 at the top. Right? On page 161 at the top, it says 1/2 a yard equals how many feet? Uh-oh, there's those fractions again. 1/2 a yard equals blank feet. 1 yard is 3 feet. 1 yard is 3 feet, right? So how many feet are in 1/2 a yard? Well, we're going to have to cut that 3 in half, right? This would be 3 over 2. 3 feet over 2, right? It's 1/2 times 3. That's the way I got to that 3 halves. 1/2 a yard times 3 feet. 1/2 a yard times 3. Can't do that, there's no number on the bottom. So what I did is I put a number on the bottom. 1. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. The answer is 3 2s. Well, I'm not going to take that. Divide it. 2 divided by 3. Huh? Yes, it can be done. Do this. How many times does 2 go into 3? 1 time. 1 times 2 is 3. Oh, right? 1 times 2 is 2. Carry the 1 over. Here's your 0. How many times does 2 go into 10? 5 times. 1.5. .5 is the same thing as 1.5. Okay. 1/2 a yard is 1.5 feet. 3 2. This is the part that's going to be tricky. I know we haven't done many of those. 3 over 2. Divide 2 into 3. And you'll get 1.5. Okay. That's right. Now also on page 161, you'll see Sassy Sally. And Sassy Sally says,
when you convert a larger unit to a smaller unit, you need more of the smaller units. So multiply.
That's right, Sally. So let's do the learn on page 161 together. 2 miles equals how many feet? Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. 2 miles equals blank feet. All right. 1 mile is 5 tomatoes, right? 5280. 5,280. So if 1 mile is 5,280, how many is 2 miles? 5,280 times 2. 5,280, because 1 mile is 5,280 feet. 2 miles is how many feet? Got to multiply it. Okay? 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Here's the 6, carry the 1. 2 times 2 is 4. That's right. Plus 1 is 5. And then 2 times 5 is 10. That's right. Two miles equals 10,560 feet. That's far. That's far. But that's the way you get the answer. Multiply both sides times 2. 2 times 1 and 5,280 times 2. Right? So that's the way I got that one. All right. If you don't understand this one, rewind the video a little bit, watch it again. If you don't understand it, rewind the video again, watch it again. If you still don't understand it, Mom, Dad, come here and watch this video with me. And they watch it, and then they go, I don't know, watch it again. Well, when they watch it again, then hopefully after practice and practice and practice, you'll get it, all right? Let's look at page, we're going to do one more together. We're going to do page 162, A, at the bottom where it says learn. Convert smaller units into larger units. Okay? So we're going to do A together. Okay? Even though they've done A for us and the answer is there, I still want to go through it with you guys so that way you kind of know how it works. Okay? All right. And there's Julie. Julie's on the side there. And she is asking a question. And she says,
How many sets of 12 inches are in 78 inches?
good question, Julie. Let's find out. All right, 78 inches, right? But if you'll notice, there's a typo because it's really 79 inches. Poor Julie didn't read the question right. But she did. Let's see what it says. I'm going to do 79 inches because that's the problem. 79 inches equals how many feet? 79 inches equals blank feet. 79 inches equals blank feet. I don't know. Well, we know that 1 foot is 12 inches. So how many feet are in 79 inches? Here's what you have to do. You have to divide 12, right? Divided by 79. Right? 12 divided by 79. Right? Then you go, how many times does 12 go into 79? You gotta know your 12's times tables. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. That's too many. Let's go 72, right? 6 times 12 is 72. 6 times 12 is 72. And then you subtract. And 72, 79 minus 72 gives you 7 left over. 12 doesn't go into 7. So it's remainder 7. Right. So the answer to this question is 6, remainder 7. Or 6 feet, 7 inches. Right. 79 inches is 6 whole feet and 7 inches left over. And that's the answer to A on page 162. Okay? Practice those, practice those. Your assignment for this page is to do the guided learning, right? Number 5 on page 162, and then number 6 on page 163. Okay? All right, very good. Good luck. Watch the videos over and over again. If you don't get it, ask mom and dad. If you still don't get it, let me know and I'll help. All right, good luck.